Bushcraft 412, another knife review. Today we are looking at the Mora Outdoor 2000. I'm not sure if this knife is still in production. I believe you can still find it in a lot of places, but I'm just not sure if they're currently manufacturing it. I know they have a couple similar models they're producing now, I believe called the bushcraft. But this is the Outdoor 2000. I bought this when it was actually fairly new to the market. Really enjoy this knife. One of my all-time favorites. Very pretty knife, number one. Interesting grind to it. If I can catch the light right, you'll see in that we have your main bevel with the scandi grind over here, which we're used to with the Mora knives. But then there's a kind of a secondary bevel up here that's different from the original that swoops down and gives it a little more, so that the scandi is not what you're used to in a Mora. I think that light catches it. Yeah, there you go. So you can see how it goes from being a scandi grind to the end being kind of almost like a chisel grind. I believe this is stainless steel, if I remember right. Maybe laminated. Can't remember. It's been a couple of years now. Great handle on this thing. It's plastic, got a little softness to it. You know, a little bit of a finger guard, which is nice. And, you know, fits in the hand great. Really like the way it fits in the hand. A little bit soft. You know, you can really use this knife a long time and not worry about it. It's 4-inch, or right around a 4-inch blade. Weight is very light, light, like most Moras. Good balance to it. This knife I used for a long time as my main knife, probably about a year. I saw a lot of trips. You see a lot of scratches on the blade, because I did a lot of batoning with this. This actually batons fairly well. You can only baton maybe something, 2-3 inches, but for starting fires and getting some small kindling, dry wood on a wet, rainy day, this works pretty decent. It's got me, a lot of nice little kindling for fires. I did see someone once with one of these try to cutting logs, kind of sideways with this, batoning it, and it just did not work good. This is not a serious knife for doing wood, but it is a good all-around knife. It has the capability to be just scalpel sharp. It comes out of the box pretty sharp. I've sharpened this dozens of times now. Has the potential to be super sharp. So something you can use for skinning animals. The blade is thin enough and delicate enough to do that. You can also use it for wood. You can also use it for fish. It's a good all-around knife. If you're looking for one lightweight knife to do a good majority of the tasks you'll need around camp, this is a good pick. I know there's a similar one. I'm going to have to check it out pretty soon. The new Moras that are out there that are similar to this. I believe they have about the same size blade, maybe a little different handle, and a little different grind on them. Which I'll check them out as soon as I get the money for them. But overall, great. Overall, it's just like, it's the best way I can put it. Overall, great choice. This will get you through almost anything you need to get through, shy of taking down trees. You're not going to process large amounts of wood with this, but everyday camp tasks, good pick. On Mora, you got good quality. You know it's going to last. You know it's not going to be an issue. They use good steel. Manufacturing is always good. Good, dependable knife for, I think, the 2, maybe 3 years I've had this knife. Cannot complain the slightest bit about it. The only thing is, I wish they made this knife maybe 2 inches longer with a little bit of a thicker spine, another version of that. Mora doesn't make big knives, but you know what? I could see this knife being, and it's not a good chopper. It doesn't have any weight to it, but it would be a good batoning knife and something a little longer for the wood tasks. But we'll see what Mora does. I mean, who am I to listen to? But I think this knife price range $30-$35 when it first came out. I think I've seen them online for around 19 or 20 now, and I think the new versions of these believe they call them the bushcraft or the. I still think they call them the 2000. I think running the $20 to $25 neighborhood. So good all around affordable knife for everybody too.